Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that.
Hello, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dave. Outstanding indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights. Today we have a local beer and it's got very good beer. I've had it many times on tap at the brew pub and I'm going to tell you all about it. It's from the Brick and Barrel Brewery. They're located in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. And this is the Bitter Chief IPA. It's unfiltered and it checks in at 7% alcohol by volume. This is a very good beer, and at the time of this review, it's only a couple weeks old. So, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's pick this glass right here. We're going to use this glassware. Not the ideal glass, but hey, it's clean, baby. That's the main thing. If you don't have clean glassware, you really can't get optimum tastes and aromas from your beers. Now, with unfiltered beers, we do get quite a bit of carbonation buildup if you pour it out violently, and that's what I did. But at the same time, you want to get the release of the carbonation from the can or bottle, whichever you're pouring from. So to pour it straight down the side of the glass until you have practically no head or just a fizzle head is not good either. You have to get somewhere in between a straight in pour and a pour straight down the side of the glass. It's not doing you any good. So anyway, let's take a look at this beer. Now for an IPA, it's a very lovely deep golden color. IPAs these days are run the gamut of colors for sure. Built up a very nice looking head, a very solid looking head, nice bright white head, lively carbonation. This is brewed with 3 types of hops, Chinook, Citra, and Centennial, I believe. Let's get some aroma. Oh, man. The grapefruit and the citrus is bounding right up front. Man, pow, right in your face, baby. I tell you, I've had this beer ever since the owner, Carl, began to brew it, and I think it's fantastic. It really is. So thanks, Carl. I appreciate the fact that you decided to put this into cans, and I hope some of your other beers make it into cans as well. So thanks to you, Carl, and all your assistants down there, and thanks to you at home for watching. Cheers. My God, is that good. Wow. Ooh, you get that citrus and grapefruit right up front. You get some lovely malts that run across your palate there in the mid palate. And then, bam, all of a sudden there on the finish, you got the hops that spring into action and give you a lovely, dry, bitter finish. I don't know what the hops are. I'm sorry, I don't know what the IBUs are on this beer. I'm guessing they're probably around 70-ish or so. Carl does brew a double chief, a double bitter chief, which is, I think, 100 IBUs. If I recall correctly, I could be wrong, but I think that's what his assistant brewer told me. They were 100 IBUs. That's an ass kicker because the alcohol on there is way high, too. I think it's 8.5%. Yeah, I'd love to see that in cans, Carl, if you're watching this video, buddy. Ooh-wee. This is a really good beer to drink on the patio downtown there at the brew pub and watch all the crazy traffic go by. They're trying to get up on the swing bridge before the boats come through, because when the boats come through, the swing bridge goes up and all this traffic gets backed up. Oh, it's crazy. Hey, yeah, I used to sit down there all the time. When I lived downtown, I used to sit on that patio all the time. Oh man, the aroma on this, just the aroma alone is fabulous, and then the flavors out of this world. I got to give this a 5-star review now. I doubt if this is available much out of the 216 and 330 area codes here in Ohio, but I did send a can of this to my good buddy Jonathan in New Jersey. I haven't. Oh my gosh! I just poured that in, and the whole complexion just changed. I sent one to Jonathan. He didn't get back to me on how that was. Now look at the color. Now you should have seen. I don't know what that was that came out of there, but it changed the entire complexion of that beer. That's what happens though when you have unfiltered beers. That last little bit that you pour out has all the goodies in it, right? Yeah. Oh wow. It's a lot more bitter than it was. I tell you that. That's all that did. Whatever that was made it more bitter. Yeah, this is definitely solid gold. This is 5 stars, and like I said, you probably can't get this too much out of the Cleveland and Akron area. But wow, this is a fantastic beer, no doubt about it. One of the great local beers, in my opinion. All right, let me run out of here, my friends. Life is short. We got a lot of things to do. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.
Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has 2 locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from 6 different breweries, 2 of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, best damn beer shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.